Welcome to Myopia Epidemiology. Myopia was first attributed by Aristotle, who lived between 384 and 322 BC. However, it was Galen who first coined the term myopia from mine, or too close, and ops, eye. Myopia globally has been increasing over the last 50, 60 years, to the point where it's become a global epidemic. We have the number of current cases in blue and the prevalence rate in red of myopia from the Brian Holden Institute. If we look at ourselves right now in the 2020s, the global population of myopes is around 33%. We expect that to nearly double by 2050 to about 50%. Now, even though globally we're at 30%, the variability around the world is quite substantial. As an example, in the United States, where we're at, right now the actual prevalence is around 50%. In some Asian countries, though, it can meet up to 90 or to almost nearly 100%. Typically, though, historic values have been around 30% incidence of myopia and prevalence of myopia. Well, let's look from 2020s to 2050. Generally speaking, in North America, where we're at right now, we're projected to get to 60% by 2050 from 28% in 2000. But that was from 20 years ago. So let's see where we're at currently today. This is a more recent study from 2 years ago, looking at the prevalence rates of myopia by age. What we see is a kind of a standard graph of what we expect, which is at young ages of 5 to 7 years of age, myopia is relatively low at about 15%. As we move into our childhood and young teenage years, myopia prevalence increases over time during a steep rise from the ages of 5 to about 14. Starting at 14, the prevalence of myopia starts to level off. But however, once we get to 17, 18, 19-year-olds, we're already at 59% of that population has myopia. So we're way ahead right now of the predicted values for the prevalence of myopia in 30 years. Now, ultimately, we will catch up to that number because there's still a lot of older hyperopes in the population. In Asian countries, this epidemic has been going on for quite a lot longer, and that's why they've reached incidence and prevalence closer to 90% in some countries such as Hong Kong, Taiwan, Singapore, and South Korea. Well, there's also gender differences between myopia. Here are two studies looking from 1971 to 1972 and 1999 to 2004. The newer ones from 1999 to 2004 are in the white circles there, and we can see there's been an increase in prevalence over that 30, 40-year period. However, if we start to look at the difference between males and females are on the left, males are on the right, we can see that females actually have a higher incidence largely across their entire lifespan between 12 and 54 compared to their male counterparts. As they start to get to be 45 to 54, they start to level off and have similar prevalences of myopia. But on average, women have about 10% more myopia than males do. And that's not by amount, but that's just by the percentage of the population. Myopia has a prevalence with education, though, as well. So if we look at their education levels and the prevalence of myopia, the more education you have, the more myopia you tend to have. High school dropouts, or people who did not complete or make it into high school, have a relatively low percentage or low prevalence of myopia. High school graduates have an increased amount of myopia, and college graduates have an even further increase in the amount of myopia. And this is true in Europe, the United States, as well as China. This ultimately, though, has a world impact. For the United States, it has an annual cost of between $4 and $7 billion every year. It also, has an impact on the availability of eye care. There are about 200,000 optometrists worldwide for that 7.4 billion people. If you estimate that 41% of myopia is seen every year, each OD then needs to see about 15,000 myopes each year. Unfortunately, though, the average United States optometrist only sees 3,000 to 6,000 patients per year, and that's across all diseases, not just myopia by itself. The short answer, though, is world distribution does not match the current world needs for the treatment and management of myopia. Thank you.